The term student athlete is the very definition of our next player. He became a hoop superstar at a school known more for SATs than NCAAs. But the two merged perfectly in 1965, resulting in a trip to the Final Four. At number 3, Princeton's Bill Bradley.
Up next,
Bill Bradley!
And here's Bill Bradley, everybody's All-America choice.
Bill Bradley of Princeton was an incredible basketball player.
Watch these tremendous moves now by Bradley. Goes all the way.
There were better athletes. I'm sure there were better shooters. I'm sure there were people with better technique. But he had a special gift for the game of basketball that is very rare.
But Bradley is there to rebound and hook it in.
He knew that he had limited athletic ability, so he made himself into a tremendous basketball player.
Bill Bradley was a perfectionist, and he wanted the smallest number of possessions possible to get the most number of points.
Bradley once again shooting beautifully.
As a college player, Bradley had a set routine with the number of shots he had to make before he would move to the next spot.
He took a little lefty hook one time before practice in his sophomore year. It didn't look very good, and I said, throw that one out of your arsenal. Next year he comes back before the season started, and then lefty goes in. I said, so you worked at it all summer, right? Yeah.
Bradley with a jumper. It's good.
His whole senior year was remarkable. Not only the points he scored, but carrying his team, that was not the most talented team, to the Final Four.
Beautiful hook shot.
In 1965, Bill Bradley and Princeton enjoyed a magical run in the NCAA tournament. He scored 22 in a win over Penn State, 27 in a victory over NC State, and 41 as the Tigers crushed number 4 Providence by 40 points. In the semis, Bradley scored 29, but top-ranked Michigan prevailed 93-76. There would be no national championship. All that remained was a consolation game against Wichita State.
Basically, he went out to try to score a lot of points. And not so much because he was selfish, but his teammates said, hey, why don't we see how many points we can get Bill?
I was taking some shots, and I'd make my passes, and suddenly I saw my teammates, they passed the ball back to me all the time. And, you know, I'd pass it back to them. And they'd pass it to me, and I'd pass it back to them.
At the urging of Coach Bill Van Bredikoff and his teammates, he lets loose with a fantastic variety of shots that displays his uncommon ease of shooting.
I only knew that I was in the zone. You know, I think I hit 22 of 29 field goals, virtually every kind of shot, including hooks from the corner.
NCAA team and individual records fall as Princeton gains a 118-82 victory over Wichita, and Bill surpasses by 2 points Oscar Robertson's performance back in 1958.
You know, it was a game where I let it fly and had a good night.
Bradley's 58 points set a new single-game NCAA tournament scoring record. It was a fitting send-off for one of the great student athletes in college hoops history.
People who saw that game just say it was a night that he wasn't going to miss anything. And that was just an unbelievably impressive performance, start to finish. But he went out on the note he deserved for being that good a college player.
Well, Bill Bradley, he really kind of defined what the true student athlete is supposed to be in terms of performance in his sport, but having an elite level existence away from the game.
Rhodes Scholar, Senator, Hall of Famer, all titles held by Bill Bradley. One that eluded him was president. That bid, unlike his jump shot, fell short in 2000.